Alright, so the highly anticipated, long awaited Little Uzi album is here, Love is Rage 2. It's a continuation to the first Love is Rage. Now, even though it is a continuation in the title, it does not sound like the first Love is Rage. I'm one of those people who think the first Love is Rage was Little Uzi's best project personally. Some of my favorite tracks on there: 7 a.m., Top, Enemies, Super Saiyan Trunks, etc., etc. So many great albums, great songs on that project. And even though the production has improved on this project, I feel like it's not a direct continuation of that mixtape, and it doesn't feel like the first Love is Rage at all. It doesn't even sound that much similar. Now, moving on to talk about this project, I know a lot of hardcore Uzi fans have been waiting for this, so let's just get right into the review. So the project starts off with the song titled 2, which I thought was a decent way to start off the album. Definitely catches the just general sound of Little Uzi Vert. The only thing I will say is there is some Young Thug influence that I hear, which is fine. I mean, a lot of artists have been using that sound, which is okay. I know Party No Store is doing it with his recent stuff, but nevertheless, it's a fact. Solid opening track. Definitely hear the Young Thug influence. Track 2, 444 plus 222. Some demonic shit going on over there. No, seriously, no. This track I just thought was a really annoying. Some of my friends listened to this, and just on YouTube, everyone was like, "Oh my god, 444 plus 222 is." Maybe they were talking about it a lot because of the title, but everyone's like, "Oh, this is the best song on the project," and I listened to it, and personally, I don't think it's the best song on the project. Agree to disagree. I think track 3, the following track, Sauce It Up, is way better than 444 plus 222. And I looked up the views and just the general consensus on iTunes, and it seems like 444 plus 222 was doing better than Sauce It Up. At least when I first looked up the numbers, which is crazy because I feel like Sauce It Up is definitely a better track, and I love track 3. Sauce It Up's amazing. Speaking of which, there's also a 7 a.m. reference in this project where you have the girl on the voicemail again, and that's referring to, not in this song, but it refers to the first 7 a.m. on the first the original 7 a.m. on the first Love is Rage. So definitely pretty cool. I love when artists reference their previous works. Definitely feels, I forgot which artist, but some artist had an interview and they were asked about a song and they forgot it was on one of their projects. Crazy, which I guess can happen if you're releasing tons of music. Now, track 4, No Sleep Leak. I thought it was decent. I definitely won't come back to this song. Track 5, The Way Life Goes. Now, this is my favorite song on the project. It definitely seems like more of Uzi stuff. And when I say more of Uzi stuff, his traditional old style on the first Love is Rage. There also is a sample on here, which I thought is very, the sample, Uzi's vocal performance and just him singing alongside the sample to the song is phenomenal in my opinion. The original sample is from a UK indie group, and the original sample is Landslide by Oh Wonder. Definitely check it out. If you want to hear if you're a big fan of the song and you want to hear the original sample, I'll probably put a link in the description. Yeah, well, I'll put a link to the original to that original song in the description, so you definitely check out the sample. But yeah, I'm probably gonna check out more of that duo stuff because that sample was great. Track 6, For Real, I thought was okay. Track 7, Feelings Mutual, I thought was a bit annoying. Now we move on to track 8, Neon Guts featuring Pharrell. This is definitely another one of my favorite tracks on the project. I'll probably edit this album and select 5 or 6 songs I really enjoy and just condense it to a mini EP or something. Now this features Pharrell. It has also his production, and of course I don't have to say too much about Pharrell. You know how great Pharrell is and how great his production is. Track 9, Early 20, Rager. Now this song, I hate this song so much. I had to struggle to get past it because it was so repetitive. And same thing with 444 plus 222. And I know it's Uzi, so it's gonna be repetitive. I'm not looking for crazy, deep, meaningful lyrics on a Uzi project. That's just not the type of artist Uzi is. But this track was just annoying. Track 10, Unfazed featuring The Weeknd. It was nice to hear The Weeknd's vocals on here. Definitely. One thing about this project, the vocals sound a bit distorted. Distorted in a sense, it sounds like I can hear some influence of Young Thug, and I can also hear some influence of Kanye, the stuff Kanye West was doing on Yeezus, Say Yeezus, and some songs on My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, Lost in the World and whatnot. So yeah, another track I thought was okay, Dark Queen, I thought that was decent, and Malfunction was okay too. The closing track is EXO Tour Life. This song is definitely one of the better songs on the album. It was a single, did crazy numbers on just the charts and just radio in general and streaming and whatnot. So yeah, So I thought this was an okay track. I thought I honestly was expecting a bit more because I thought Love Is Rage 2 would have been like some crazy shit like the first Love Is Rage tape. But it's okay. If you're a fan of Uzi, I feel like you'll like some of the songs on here. Maybe not a majority of them, but you could definitely condense it into like a 6-song EP. But I definitely think the first Love Is Rage is better. That's all I have to say really for the review. I feel like this might be my least favorite Uzi project, honestly. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I have to give it some more time, obviously, because it just came out. But I'll see where it stands. Maybe like one day I'll do a video on like my ranking my favorite Uzi projects. That's all I have to say. Like, comment, subscribe if you enjoyed the review, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.